Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's day looked a little different. We had an appointment for a potential co-op that we might be going to next year. We're trying to see what all of our options are, and that was like around 9, so it kind of messed with our timing for homeschool. But we got home and my husband was able to join us for our morning history, which was kind of exciting. And we like going through the Who Is series, and lately we've been going through Who Is Lincoln. And then I have a few other books on Lincoln also. We usually go through it in sections whenever we have a Who Is book, because if you've seen those series, they're not very big, but they are very informational, and that's what I like about them. And because we read so many read alouds, sometimes I just can't get through a whole book. If we were just doing that, then it wouldn't be a problem. But this time for the Who Is Lincoln, we split it off into thirds, if you've seen it in some of my last uploads, because we go through our Bible read aloud, and then we've been going through the Who Is Lincoln read aloud, and then we're going through our World War II books, which are also read alouds. And then at the end of the night, they love their bedtime stories. And lately we've been going through the Last Kids on Earth series, so usually I'll read them 1 to 3 chapters, and I just have my limits, so it's a lot of reading out loud to them on top of my own bedtime reading, although that I get to do internally, so at least that's a little better. But we did go back out. We just came back from the library, and I have a big book haul because our library sometimes puts books out for free. There's some libraries that, one of my other local libraries, they'll sell books off to the side for pretty cheap. My other library puts them out for free, and this time they had a ton of educational books for kids in their like history section and stuff like that, and I just got so excited. One of them was P.T. Barnum, and I was so excited to see that there. But I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. I didn't take all of them, I promise. I took the ones that I knew that we were gonna read, so it was a good day. So I have Martin and Mahalia, his words and her song, The House That Jane Built, Jane Addams, and then they had 2 other biographies on her. The Great and Only Barnum, The Tremendous, Stupendous Life of Showman P.T. Barnum. So I'm actually very excited to read that. I've always had a huge fascination with the circus growing up, and it even led to adulthood, so I thought it was just like gonna be a weird quirk that I had as a child, but nope, there's just something so magical and out of this world about things like the circus that I just love. So this is gonna be a really fun read. And then we have Louisa May Alcott from Little Women, Al Capone, which will be interesting, Calamity Jane, Julia Child, and I looked through it. I saw that it was going to talk about a little bit about her life as a spy before being this famous cook. I just think that that's so wild. The Music of Life, The Invention of the Piano, Claudette Colvin, Rachel Carlson, A Voice of the Natural World, and Rosa's Animals, Story of Rosa Bonheur and her painting menagerie. So that one will be kind of nice too. I don't know if you guys, well, you probably didn't know this about me. I don't think I've ever shared it on this channel, but I studied art in college. Then I started going toward digital art. So that's where my heart is art.
Occupation. People reacted differently to German occupations. Some joined the resistance or refused to cooperate. Others supported the Germans' anti-communist and anti-Jewish policies. Most of them had no choice but to accept. France and Norway's governments collaborated with Germany. The leaders of Poland, Czechoslovakia, Norway, and Netherlands, Greece, Luxembourg, and Yugoslavia fled to London.
That's a lot of places.
It is a lot of places. I have no idea how you would make something like that. What do you think about that, Erie? They were tuning into the BBC when they weren't, it's a radio station. And so people make their own radios because they weren't allowed to have them. they could hear news on war, messages from exiled royals, which means like royal families who have been sent out, and coded messages to secret agents. Isn't that wild? That you could just pick that up. You're just listening to your homemade radio, and there's a secret message in there.
That you don't even know because it's super secret and
Right.
you don't get it. Because it's supposed to be secret.
Kind of reminds me of Stranger Things when they accidentally overhear a secret code.
A secret Russian code.
Exactly. I wonder how many people before tried to decipher those things. There you go.
Oh, not that much dirt actually falls through.
Just a little more because good job. And then if you want to grab your
Nom nom nom.
well, num num for the plants. Is what he means. All right, kitty. All
Should I
right,
put more?
more. Yep. All the way to the top, bud.
Oh, to the top?
Yep.
To the top. Oops. Oh.
So we planted these a few days ago. The mixed lettuce, crisp head lettuce, baby romaine lettuce, radishes, which are coming out already, carrots, and different kinds of sugar snap peas, like a couple of each. And they're already sprouting. So I'm kind of excited. These ones came out real fast, the mixed lettuce, like within 2 days, and the radishes came out within 2 days. These ones just started sprouting today. And I think the romaine too, if you can see. So that'll be interesting. I still have to do this whole other half, and I think we're gonna be doing the heirloom tomatoes. I got these from my mother-in-law, and then we're gonna be doing some of the strawberries and cucumbers, just because by the time they sprout and it'll be ready to go outside, they'll be in season. Should be like this month or within next month. I think like May to July, which is, I think it's close enough. This one's from February to March, so that'll be perfect. And I believe the strawberries too. Yuri planted 2 lily bulbs, and then Gideon wanted to plant his blueberry plant. Eventually, this is going to need to be put in a much bigger pot, but for now the root isn't actually that big, so we'll see. These were our tomato plants from last year, but we were maintaining Frank, but then we put him out one night and we completely forgot, and it was too cold and he just wilted away. So we're gonna have to dig these up and just start over. Since we got done with all of our subjects together, they're gonna do their independent subjects now, which is math and ELA, and then sometimes Yuri has a little bit of extras depending on how the time goes. But are you working on math or ELA first?
Math.
We have a chapter test that we need to get done. She does like to do both right now. She'll do time for learning math, and then we also do learn math fast.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like
she does time for learning
some of this is easy.
ELA. This we found at Hobby Lobby, framed whiteboard. It was originally $70, but it was 40% off. So it actually ended up being, I think it was like 40 or 45% off. It ended up being a really good deal because this thing is huge. Like it's, I don't know. And kind of limited on space here. We were gonna put it up here, but I think that would be awkward. My husband
wanted it up here, but there's these things in the way and it would just look kind of weird for it to be off center. So what we were thinking is having it up there would probably make the most sense. I wanted a blackboard up there, and I wanted to put like picture frames and pictures up here. And then we need to change this up a little bit, but yeah, I think that would be perfect. We just have to clean all that up back there and hang it up, and I don't know. I think it'll be good. We wanted to put chore chart stuff up here, homework stuff, and chore charts so that they can check things off, and just any kind of like reminders. Also, Yuri finished her crochet bunny, and it's so cute. It's for my nephew.
Then toward the end of the night, one of the chores that my son helps me with is dishes. He prefers dish duty over my daughter's chore, which is laundry. So toward the beginning of the morning, she does a load of laundry. So she switches it over, and then toward the end of the night, she does fold laundry and puts laundry away, or hands off the laundry to whoever it belongs to so they can put it away. I think having kids do chores is important for learning responsibility, but it's also just as important to make sure that they're also doing them with you so that they know how to work together as a family unit. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a blessed day.